Greetings once again, fellow book lovers. It's time for another edition of Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a book that I've read, reviewed, and recommend. Today's book is a very interesting one. It's called Cabinet of the Curiosities, a historical tour of the unbelievable, the unsettling, and the bizarre by Aaron Mahnke. This is published by St. Martin's Press. It retails for $30 in the United States, $40 in Canada, and it is 320 pages long. I remember many years ago there was a radio program was on every day, and it was very short. It wasn't much more than 2 minutes, and it was hosted by Paul Harvey, and he told interesting stories about famous people, how certain subjects were created, and he always finished his broadcast with, "And now you know the rest of the story." Well, this is very similar because the author, Aaron Mahnke, has a podcast where his podcasts are quite a bit longer than Paul Harvey's radio broadcasts. And he talks about unusual events, how famous people got their start, how certain subjects were created. And in this book, there are hundreds of very short stories about, well, people from ancient times to more modern times. And there's a lot of different categories, chapters such as Curious Americana, Fantastic Beasts, Bizarre Events, Eerie Mysteries, Uncanny People, Peculiar Places, and Puzzling Crimes, among others. And he tells us how certain people began their career. Writers, for example, like Agatha Christie, Mark Twain, O. Henry, not the candy bar, the writer O. Henry, and Robert Ludlum, and so many more. And he keeps, the subject's name until pretty well the last line. So you're mesmerized by it, and you wonder just who this person was that did all this. And it makes for a fascinating book. Now, you don't really have to start at the front and read right to the back, because you can go to any chapter, because they're so short. They're like one-page stories. Some are 2 pages, but still, it makes for very, very fast reading. And the fact there are hundreds of different chapters here in the book, you can get lost in this for quite some time, because you want to go and see who's next on the agenda. And we learned so many things in this book about people who did very bizarre things. The person who started silly putty, for example, the man who tied balloons to a chair and floated through the air. We find out the inspiration for The Beauty and the Beast, and just so much more. And it is really fascinating. It is fact-filled. We learn a lot about Al Capone, the gangsters, the good guys, the bad guys, creepy things, ghostly things. And so if you're looking for a book that's really, really different, that's a very fast read, Cabinet of Curiosities will definitely satisfy your curious nature. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this review informative. I'll be back very soon with another first-class book. And until that time comes, as I always say, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.